All right, let's do this. Weehaw! Here we go. What's up, Sacramento? Let's talk about the Sacramento real estate market for August 2024. The new home market was on an absolute tear this month, and the resale market starting to show a little bit of the fall slowdown. This is creating some great opportunities for smart buyers and smart sellers right now. Let's get into the details. New home sales in the greater Sacramento market really rebounded sharply in August to the second highest total sales in 20 years after a July lull. June and July were just dead, and I think that was really because it was effing hot. So everybody just kind of took June and July off. But a 20-year historical high for August. That was just phenomenal for new home sales. We saw it across all of our communities. All my peers in the industry saw a wild tear. All of the BIA members saw 605 sales during the month of August. That's up 40% from the 433 that we saw in July, and that's 6% higher than we kind of normally see. Our normal high in August is about 573, or it was 573 in August, and our region-wide normally is about 400 or so. So we're really on a really good tear. That's only second to the all-time high of 874 that we saw back in 2004. We know how crazy that was. Sacramento County saw the most sales of 372, followed by Placer County with 151. Roseville rebounded nicely with 114 sales, and that was just up from just 62 from the month before. Rancho Cordova was just behind with 112, followed by Elk Grove with 77. Sacramento was 74, Folsom with 56. So all really solid numbers. I'll show you some of the graphs here as we kind of go through those numbers. Now let's talk about the resale market. Based on the data from Trend Graphics, the average price for August was $672,000. That's a decrease from 2.2% compared to last month, but it's still an increase of 1.8% from August of 2023. So we're still up year over year, and that is continuing that trend. So the overall market is starting to trend down as we get into the fall. There's more inventory in the market, but we're still seeing a year-over-year increase, but we're starting to see that coming off. We had a huge first half of the year increases, and now we're starting to see a little bit of a pullback coming back and settling back into some better norms. But year-over-year, we're still in a big, solid increase over the year. Average price per square foot down 1.2% to $343. But that's still up 2.1% from the same period last year. Or again, remember, we're just off a little bit from last month, up from last year. Number of homes sold, 1,694 homes were sold. That's a decrease of 4.2% from last month, and that's down 2% from this time last year. So we are starting to get into that fall slowdown. Pending sales were down 1.1%. That's compared to last month, but we're still up 7.4% from July of last year. So again, a little bit of slowdown from where we were last month, but still up again from last year. So we're still in a very good, solid market. Months of inventory. We've been hanging around at pretty flat for most of the last several months. We're up slightly to 2.1 months. Still a very solid seller's market, but there are really strong indications that we can have some buyer's choice right now. So for the smart buyers, you've got some choice. Smart sellers, you've got to be really intelligent on how you market your home right now, because the buyers do have choice. There is a lot more inventory on the market, so be smart sellers in the market and listen to your agents. You can't do all of the things, you can't do the make and move price. Those are the houses that are sitting on the market right now. So listen to that. With inventory rising, effective marketing is critical right now. Proper pricing strategies are critical, more so than ever. If you're a seller, make sure you've chosen an experienced marketing and sales professional. That is more critical than ever. And for buyers, same thing goes for you. Hiring a professional in this market is more critical than ever. Make sure you've got a full-time professional on your side. Let's talk about mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are continuing to slide down. We've got some positive economic indicators. Rates have continued that slide this last couple of months. We're down, hanging out in this low 6% range. VA, FHA, I just was looking at the numbers. VA, FHA are just starting to tick down just sub 5 right now. So that's great news for a lot of buyers right now. So your purchasing power really goes a long way. Now, remember I talked earlier about the difference between new home sales and the resale market. New home sales is really where the market is right now. And that's where the opportunities are. Inventory is really challenged right now, but if the new home sales were on a tear this last month, and because the builders are really bridging that gap of affordability, and what little inventory that exists on the new home market for standing inventory or close to standing inventory, the builders are bridging that affordability gap. And so they're helping you bridge that affordability gap by buying down your rate, buying some options for you, making that home affordable. And so if you're looking for a home, new homes is really where it's at. It also is a lot less brain damage than some of all the new rule changes that are going on in the resale market, which is why we also saw some pauses on the resale world over this last month, because we saw all the new resale rule changes regarding commissions, which is still the Wild West right now. We're kind of figuring out where that lands. But the new homes is definitely where the sales are at right now. It's a much easier transaction, and the builders are bridging that affordability gap. So that's definitely the place to be. Again, I always talk about make sure you are choosing a real estate professional, whether that's choosing somebody with Next, one of our professionals, or somebody else in the market. Make sure you are selecting a full-time real estate professional to be on your side, whether that's selling your home or buying a home in this market. A full-time real estate professional is desperately needed in this market. Our job is to help improve your life. Let Next help you get from where you are to where you want to be. We are on your side. Make sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you never miss a market update. Guys, I'm Christopher Brown with Next New Homes Group and Next Real Estate Group. We will see you next time. Oh, that's it.